Hi everyone, this is Alicia, and today I'm going to talk about sharing lesson plans. This is a little bit of a shorter video because I think we all have a lot of schema about doing this, and you're held accountable to sharing your lesson plans on the server. But I want to touch base as far as how this can be helpful in your collaboration process. So sharing lesson plans, everybody has to put up their lesson plans on the server each week per our expectation. For elementary, it's noon on Friday. I believe it's the same for secondary, so I would assume it's the same for the Chinese department as well. And so something to note about lesson plans, I personally don't think they need to be so thorough that anyone could just read them and come and pick up your class. That would be more of like a sub-plans type thing. They should also not be so short that you would have no idea what's going on in the class, somewhere in between. And you'll see that in the examples that you've hopefully already seen by now. One thing about sharing your lesson plans, because they're already on the server, it's a great way to see what other people are doing, and so you can see how you can collaborate better. For example, when Kate and I do our lesson plans, we know that we teach some of the same students, so we'll check each other's lesson plans and see, oh, I really like how she did it in this way, or I really like how she did it in that way, and make sure we're on a similar pace and things like that. And we teach the same students, so that's not so difficult for us to collaborate. But another example is I use it to communicate with Janice, my TI, or Amber, who comes and works with our ESOL students, and so I'll just highlight their name and have them look at something. So one way this could be used in the Chinese department is if you teach level 1 and then this next person teaches level 2. If you want to go back and see what they're doing at different times, if you guys are teaching the same topic, like greeting one another, you can see, oh, in the level 1 class, they're doing it in this way. So I shouldn't be doing it like this way for the level 2 class. I should be making it harder. And so if you're teaching the same thing at a similar time, that's a really easy way to see how you're making it more hard or less hard compared to the different levels, since a lot of those standards are very similar. You can even put the person's name in a little highlighted box, let them know, hey, this is on the server, so they always know where to go. Again, this is not in any way mandatory. It's just different ideas of how you can use what you're already doing to make your practice even stronger. Of course, collaborating of differentiating between level 1, level 2. Once you have really solid unit plans, you don't really need to look at the lesson plans as often. But for now, since it is something that everyone is doing, it might be a good idea to check that out once in a while. So again, not mandatory, just an idea to learn from your peers, while not necessarily having to create a meeting time to do that. I do recommend creating meeting times with the people you work with the most. Kate and I meet once a week, Amber and I meet once a week, and Janice and I meet every day, but specifically to talk about her growth once a week. So things to keep in mind, but I hope that is a helpful suggestion to you, and take it or leave it. Thanks.